Join me on a randomized adventure filled with all kinds of unexpected twists and turns. Oh yeah, and if any Pokemon faint, they are banished off the team. So, let's get to it. Last episode, I asked for a name for this super cool Lucario I found, and this was the recommendation. Rainbow. Okay. With that out of the way, let's head straight into the Elite Four. First up is Rika. And Rika leads off with a Scyther. After 2 Psychics from Mewtwo, it goes down. Out next is a Drifblim. Mewtwo hits it with Foul Play, but next turn it uses Explosion and takes itself out. Nice. Third out is a Sylveon. So I swap in Rainbow, the Lucario. Only 1 Meteor Mash later,
and it's gone.
A Drizzle is thrown out next, and Toedscruel introduces it to a single Seed Bomb.
Nice shot.
Leaving a Love Disc as Rika's ace Pokemon. It terrestrializes before me, and I use Toedscruel to smack it with a single Seed Bomb. That's the first member of the Elite Four down. Up next is Poppy. Yeah, not quite sure if this qualifies as child labor, but let's go with it. Poppy leads off with a shiny Toxicroak, and Mewtwo one-shots it with the Psychic.
Outstanding.
Out next is a Houndstone, so I hit it with Foul Play. Then I switch out to Zamazenta to dodge the incoming Phantom Force, and we finish it off with a Crunch. Urshifu is up next, so Mewtwo one-shots it with Aura Sphere. Poppy throws out an Espathra. 2 Foul Plays later,
and it's gone.
leaving a Rillaboom as Poppy's ace Pokemon. So I toss in Rainbow and hit it with Bone Rush, but it does almost nothing. So I hit it with 2 Aura Spheres and finish it off. That's the second member of the Elite Four down. Up next is Larry. He leads off with a Crabominable. Yeah, Mewtwo one-shots it. Next out is Electrode. So I hit it with Ancient Power. Then swap out the Toedscruel. But it uses Explosion and takes itself out. Larry's next Pokemon is a shiny Frigibax. So I send in Rainbow and one-shot it with Aura Sphere. Sliggoo is tossed out next, and I send in our lovely Pikachu and smack it with a single play rough, leaving a Basculin as Larry's ace Pokemon. It terrestrializes, and Toedscruel smacks it with a Giga Drain leaving only a little health left. But Basculin takes itself out with recoil damage. That's the third member of the Elite Four down, leaving only Hassel before I take on the champion. Hassel leads off with a Tinkaton. I smack it with Aura Sphere, but that does almost nothing. So I decide to switch out to Pikachu, and we hit it a handful of times before we finally take it down. Out next is a Fortress. I hit it a couple of times with Pikachu, but we're not getting anywhere fast, so I swap out the Space Horse. And it uses Explosion. Problem solved. Hassel throws out a Camerupt. Yeah, Space Horse hits it with a single Water Pulse. Samurott is thrown in, and Toedscruel hits it with 2 Seed Bombs, leaving a Shelter as his ace Pokemon. Yeah, you guys guessed it. Toedscruel destroys this thing with 2 Seed Bombs. That's the last member of the Elite Four down. Time to take on the champion. Geeta leads off with a Rangaroo. Mewtwo hits it with Foul Play, but gets smacked pretty hard. So I swap out to Pikachu. 2 play roughs later,
And it's gone.
out next is a Gulpin. And it gets one shot with Psychic Fang. Third out is Ursaluna. So I swap in Toedscruel, but it goes down to a Thrash. Oof. Out comes Rainbow, and yeah, Bone Rush does almost nothing to it. And I get one shot by a high horsepower. So I send in Space Horse, and I finish it off with a Water Pulse. Geeta throws out Hypno, and I use Space Horse to hit it with Dragon Breath a few times. Slacking comes out, and it goes down in just 3 Aura Spheres from Space Horse, leaving a Rillaboom as her ace Pokemon. So, I send out Zamazenta, who has been on the team since the very beginning. And after 2 close combats, Rillaboom is down. And the Elite Four is finished. And it's now time to go find Nemona to finish off Victory Road. We get a nice little cutscene of the town square. And Nemona leads off with a Scizor. Zamazenta goes in for the close combat 2 times and takes it out. Out next is a Numel. Space Horse hits it with a single Water Pulse. Nemona sends out a shiny Hydreigon. 1 play rough later,
And it's gone.
Barboach is thrown onto the field, and Rillaboom takes it down with a single drum beating.
Nice shot.
Up next is Bronzong. With only 3 knockoffs from Rillaboom, it goes down,
Outstanding.
leaving a Hypno as her ace Pokemon. So, I send in Mewtwo to finish her off for good. And with only 3 foul plays, Nemona is down. And that is Victory Road complete. This is where we will pick up next time, when I complete the last chapter of the game. If you enjoyed this episode, leave me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Catch you next time.